What's good, everybody? It is your boy Underdog Fight K Clutch 24/7, and we are here giving you guys the whole script, the whole rundown, the game plan onto how to really build your scheme around the team that you pick in franchise. So I'm gonna give you guys all the best tools that you need to sit here and get a nice little scheme together for not only the team that you want to play, but the way that you want to play with this certain team that you pick in your CFM and things of that nature. So if you guys like videos like this, make sure you guys go ahead and leave the like, comment down below other stuff you guys like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new. I know the holidays are just around the corner, and you guys are probably just getting Madden very, very, very soon. Like, it's 60% off. I know a lot of people is probably getting it on Christmas. You guys want to join the CFM, you watch other people play, you want to get into it as well. So the first thing that you guys want to do is make sure that when you guys are picking a team here, is that, hey, look, you got to pick the right one. So I'm just gonna go ahead at random, and whatever team that it lands on, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys kind of a rundown on how to pick that certain team in that aspect. And then soon as we go through that, you guys can kind of get an idea on how to run with that team or how to run with different things. So we land on the Carolina Panthers. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that team, and you go ahead and you join your CFM, right? So the first thing that you do when you join this team, like I said, it's kind of the same thing on how it's like what's the first thing to do when you play a CFM. That video will be in the description down below. Is whenever you pick your team, you have to realize who's your stars. So you got a quarterback with Bryce Young that has 87 speed. You got 87 speed Bryce, so that means you know that you got yourself a quarterback that you know can be mobile, that can throw the medium and deep balls, that can get there when he can. And he's young. He likes to, you can develop him. He has really decent accuracy, and he can do his thing. You got a running back with Jonathan Brooks. You got Velus Jones here. You got a nice little speed guy right here. Also, you got some speed at wide receiver with Devin Tompkins. You got Xavier Legette. You got Adam Thielen. And then you got the rookie that's going to be so nice next year. You got Jalen Coker. Y'all see that one-handed catch he almost got? That man going to be a problem next year. Watch out for him now. But if you guys see what you got as your team, you see you got Jatavion Sanders as well. You see what you got going on offense. You know the offensive line is fairly decent. I would say it's fairly decent offensive line. You do not have that much on the D line, but you do got an ability with Derek Jones. You got Jadeveon Clowney to help on the line too. You can use it with Trevor Wallace with that 89 speed. You can also use Claudin Cerilis if you have pre-existing injury off, or if you see is out 4 weeks, you can definitely use him if you want to. And you got Barno, either you can put him on the line or you can use him. That's 92 speed. You can use J.C. Horn, Mike Jackson, Lonnie Johnson Jr., Caleb Farley, who I did not know was on the Panthers until, I mean, just figured it out. I remember when he was at 95 speed. Now he's down to 92 speed. Charles Smith Wade. You got all these guys here on the team, and you'd be like, what do I want to do as far as making a scheme happen around this team? Well, one thing that you can easily do is to sit here and go here to huddle.gg. Huddle.gg is a very big tool when it comes to learning how to play the game of Madden. So you got game plans of like many different defenses and offenses in the game that you can go ahead and use, not only with Madden, but also with NCAA or College Football 25. But one thing that you want to do is go over here to Playbooks and go to Madden database. So when you go over here to all plays, this is a very cool feature, by the way. It's very, very underrated. But then you kind of think like, okay, I got Bryce Young. I got, what's his name? I got Jonathan Brooks. I got some running backs that I kind of want to use. What is some type of offense or some type of formation that I want to use that, can get me some nice yardage, some nice gains and all that. All the plays you guys can see here is over 444 pages. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 15 times 444. So we're going to go ahead and do that for you guys real quick. That is over 6,000 plays in the game of Madden. You got to find one that works for you, right? So as we're going to keep scrolling on, you see all the different O1 traps here in the game. You find all the different what you call it? Oh shoot. Let me add that back in there. You got all the different bubble screens and buck slants, things of that nature. You have so many different plays in here. One thing that you want to do is look for let's go ahead and look up read option. All right, let's go and apply filters. Look for read option. There's cake read option, F lead read option, jet read option, GT read option, motion read option. There's many different plays in a game that has different read options. These are just looking for specific plays that has, you know, a specific play that you like. Oh, I've seen this play before. I remember the name, but I don't know what book. You look it up, boom, it'll be right in here. So if you want to go ahead and use a book that has good read options in it, like if we go back and we find this one play motion read option, it will show you what book it's in. It's here in the Baltimore Ravens book. Or if you want, you can go to jet read option. Once again, in the Ravens book. Cake read option is in a Washington Commanders in a gun tray open offset. So now you see something like gun tray open offset. You go to gun tray open offset. Boom. And now you see all these plays inside of that book. I mean, all of the plays in the formation with that book, including what you just seen was that cake read option. You got the motion swing. You got a read option in here. You got an RPO alert X out. You got a slot drive. You got Y cross flood, a strong curl. You got all these different plays in these different formations that you can go ahead and use. And you see it's in many different books. So as soon as you realize what book you want, after looking through all of them, like, okay, Denver Broncos got that offense in here, which is the, what was it called again? It was the gun tray open offset, which is right here. Tray open strong. Oh no, right here. Gun tray open offset. Now you're exposed to all these other books. I mean, all these other formations in the book. And the ones that's highlighted in yellow is really ones that they have here on the site that actually has some really good plays in there that goes with their game plans and things of that nature to help you even be better in other formations. So now you get that tray open offset. Now you go to other books and be like, oh, here's other formations I can use too. So look, bunch wide nasty. There's something about this branch return, right? You click on it. My man Astro, shout out to Astro. He got his Atlanta Falcons offense, which has this formation in there, which you can go ahead and learn how to do it if you join their website. Not really sponsored. They don't really tell me to sit here and do this, but I know that whenever I want to do anything as far as like know a formation or really want to do something different with different players and really want to use different playbooks and just have fun with it, I know I'm going to Huddle to not only learn how to use different formations, but learn different ways to exploit people with different game plans and things of that nature. But yeah, use tray open offset, look for different books inside of it. Like, okay, I see the Broncos, they was cool, they was chill. Then I go over here. Now I see other things in here as well that I go ahead and use. Like, look, double stack. You want to add some little double stack in there and widen out the defense. You know, do that. Do some certain things like that. But yeah, as soon as you realize that that's a thing, you go in here to weekly strategy, right? Go ahead and skip all of this. And then don't go to start training. You go here to free practice. So if you finish your practice, it will say practice available. As soon as you go in here and go to advanced settings, you just go into the formation that you just figured out that you want to use. So if you want to go to use the Denver Broncos, you go over to DEN, which is Denver. Oh, actually, I did that for defense. My fault. There we go. And then when we get here into the game, the one thing I want y'all to do when y'all are using a formation, right? You go over here to R1 or RB if it's Xbox. You go and look for that formation that you want to use. And here it is right here, tray open offset. You click X on it and then tap in your left stick, which means random tray open offset. And then click it one more time for a random play on defense. Hold L2 and the stick down. You push both of them at the same time, and then make sure to respot the ball. Go ahead and respot the ball to, like, you know, like you have a lot more on the field to do whatever play that you want to. And now it will cycle through different plays here in that one formation that you want to go ahead and use. So now what you want to do is stay in practice mode. Like grind, like a lot of people be like, no, I like to play online, which is cool. People have different preferences on how to learn how to play the game. But if this is your first time, you don't know, you don't want to jump right into online or jump right into playing the computer, which is also a thing you can do. You can play in a quick game mode versus the computer against different teams, but using that same formation. Now you can sit here and just use different formations and see how this works for you. Just let the computer pick the plays for you. You see something you like, be like, oh, okay, this play is cool. Maybe if I put R1 on a drag and then put like square and let's put them on a go. Go ahead, hike the play. Oh, the pressure's here. That's why we put R1 on the underneath. So now we have a really good play in case for pressure. And if there isn't any pressure, we got things that develop down the field. So yeah, just go ahead and stay in practice mode and keep doing different plays and see if you like it. This formation right now is actually looking pretty good. Boom. Wait for the play, wait for the play. And then now I can sit here and run with my quarterback. If this is something that fits your scheme or you're looking for a scheme that you could get used to, now you can be like, okay, now since I've seen this play, what can I audible over to? You can audible over to like an empty, which basically moves your your running back all the way out. And now you got 5 out. Now this is start opening you up to playing the game a lot differently to boom. Now you get them thinking like, oh, you're just gonna run this one formation or certain things. Now I got other formations I can go to and beat you out of it as well. You realize, oh, this can go to empty chips quad, single back bunch, tight Y off. Ooh, what's all these other formations now? Let's go over there to them and see what we can do. Now we done changed things up. I'm gonna go ahead and block my running back. Boom, and I'm gonna snap this play. See how I like it. X is wide open. Boom. Now I can go ahead and throw that. Great job, Sanders. But this is how you start getting yourself familiar with plays, get familiar with how certain people play, and you can see how Bryce Young is actually doing his thing in this formation. If you see like, hey, this is working for me, it's going to start building something that you want to start doing, build you a nice comfortability of different things that you would like to do in the game. Like I said, if this is your first time playing the game and you don't know anything about the game, this is like your best thing to do is to go into a book or go to a certain team's book and literally don't even go to a formation. Just basically go here to formation and push in L3. Push in L3 again. And now you are in different formations every single time that you pick a play. Every time that you run a play, it goes to a different formation, to a different play. And if you like it, run it. See what that play was. So, like, let's just see this. If you don't know what this formation is, push square. You will realize you are in single back tight Y off. You go up, be like, oh, it's a nice little run in here. Boom. If you like that run, you can literally, like, just push the touchpad if you're on PlayStation or just call a timeout. And just be like, okay, I like that play. It was in single back tight Y off. Cool. Let me go and scroll over there and see what it is. And then single back tight Y off, you realize that the run play was inside zone split or halfback dive, whichever one that it was. And now it opens you up to all these other plays and all these other things to help you build a scheme around it. Keep running this, go, go, go. Keep running it until you feel comfortable with things. Start putting hot routes out there. See what beats certain zones and things of that nature. Boom. And actually learn your playbook. It's not fun going out there with a playbook that you don't know and just writing random things. Like sometimes you're going to need to sit here and run new things for new metas and things of that nature. It's how you learn how to play the game. Take that time in to learn it. See something like that you like. You'd be like, oh, this book is kind of cool. Let me go ahead and use this and see how it does. If it wins you a few games, cool. If you don't like it, switch it. And there is definitely some books that's definitely going to help you and really think like, oh, okay, this is kind of, what you call it? This ain't what I thought it would be. Let me go and switch to something different. Oh, this player is nice, but this would be a lot better if I had somebody else in this spot to definitely help me out. Like maybe, I don't know, I don't want to use Thielen in this spot because he is kind of older. If we are in a CFM standpoint, I want to use somebody else. Well, you throw to Thielen. That man's going to make sure he gets that ball for you. That man Thielen's a dog outside of Madden and inside. So that man's a dog. But you realize who your good players are. You realize who your go-to players could be. You see Sanders, that man's been balling since I've been showing you guys this. This is kind of to get your gears going to be like, oh, okay, I've seen this play before. I literally just ran it. What I could do differently now is put triangle on a little out route and confuse the defense a little bit. Boom, now I can go throw it over here to him. Now it opens up a lot more with the playbook that I never knew I could. Don't just run the same play and don't make any audibles to it. Now I'd be like, ooh, what is this play? Nice little jet sweep, nice little run play. Now my wide receiver got some rushing yards. Cool. But this is definitely to get you familiar with different formations, different books, and this is time that you put into the game to learn different plays, to learn different things that you can do. Boom, you see her run, go ahead and motion Thielen over, and now I can hike it right here. Now I got an extra blocker to help me out if I want to go. Like, boom, number 35 right there, he would have got to me if he wasn't there. It's just different things that you know that you can do to, make the game better for yourself, more enjoyable. Like, get you to learn a little bit. Boom, I can go ahead and hit that right there. Like, start exploiting different holes in the defense. And they'd be like, oh, I know that zone is there. Like, let's go back into that play right there. Why did that happen? Use that replay feature. Be like, oh, this is zone. He's wide open. I got to hit it right there. Like, hit it right there in that right spot. Hit it at the right time, and I know that's a catch. But also know this is against the computer. You can even have a friend. Go and play online with a friend and go up with the same formations, go with the same books, and go back and forth from what you guys seen, what you guys like, and keep going. Just keep going. Like, you see this defense here, stutter go. I'm going to put X on a streak. See how this works. Oh, I'm going to throw that deep. Let me see if I get it there. Nope, didn't work. So what I got to do differently? Do I got to throw it in a lob? Do I have to high point it? What do I got to do to make that better? And if you guys realize that, you're already ahead of the game because one, there's going to be some stuff that other people do not, do not run because they know the meta, they know what actually works, and it works every single time. They're going to exploit it. But if you are just learning how to play the game, you're doing this on a nice casual level. You don't need to learn the meta. You don't need to do it. Just do what you want to do. Have fun and basically just learn the game. You don't have to do what everybody else do. You can do what you want to do, and if it works for you, that's your meta. That's your meta. That's your scheme. Do what you want to do. But that's it. Just literally just keep running different plays. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. Just see what really works out for you. And if you like certain plays, now you can be like, oh yeah, I remember this play before. Let me go and put square on the underneath right here. Let me go ahead and put tremble out right there, and then probably put triangle up. Oh no, triangle goes another way. So now if I do this, boom. All right, now that works. Now I got something. Maybe if I put R1 to go and basically bring that corner up so Hubbard can get open underneath, and see what do I got open. Now I got this, but he threw it wrong. Like, really it's basically giving yourself homework. It's basically the tools to help you to win. It gives you any formation, any play in the game. Use it. It's huddle.gg. That's to help you out there. And then go into the game, go into the right formation, put your players in the right spots, which is in other videos on here on the channel on how to do that. And then when you start getting familiar with it, then you can start going to all the other crazy things. Same thing on defense as well. See if you see this defense is locking up certain plays and certain things that you see is locking up the run. Use it, but also watch other people and see what they do to try and incorporate into what you want to do. If you see it working for you, make sure that you never stay stagnant on where you are, being like, oh, this works, I don't need to change anything. There's always something that you do not know was there, and there's always something that you don't know that could actually help make this even better that you need to put into your scheme or put on the field. So if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you guys go and leave a like, comment down below some other stuff you guys like to see, and subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.